What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissistic Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as mental illness across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers. Said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how some narcissistic people actually do work on themselves, y'all. Why some narcissists get into personal development. Maybe not therapy, but some of them will absolutely get into personal development. So before we hop into today's episode, I want to shout out the brand, y'all, the I Love Me, the self-love brand. This is from my shop or whatever, y'all. I'm aware. The symbol stands for I love me. I'm aware. I'm aware of what? I'm aware of narcissist. I'm aware of person. I'm aware of what you're doing. I see you, I see you, and I hope that you see me. But yeah, the link is in the comment section of every video I do, y'all. But yes, y'all. Yes, Lord, yes. Some narcissistic people will absolutely 100% become obsessed with personal development, i.e. me. Before I got into therapy, y'all. So y'all know my story. I've been in therapy since October 2017, right? But I've been doing personal development since I was like 21 years old, working at Blockbuster Video, when a guy named Joseph Niels came in there and put me on Amway Global. You know, Amway Global and them, they pitch, they started doing they do a lot of personal development. Network marketing companies do a lot of personal development. They pretty much shove books down your throat, tell you, hey, read this book, Think and Grow Rich, read this, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. So I became obsessed with that stuff, y'all. And I think I became obsessed with, because you feel like you're doing better by reading those books. You feel like by reading those books, by getting into personal development, you feel like you're elevating your life. Even if you're not taking the action, even just reading those books is like damn near getting a college degree. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like you're elevated. And I see a lot of narcissistic people that are also into personal development because it makes you feel better about yourself. It makes you feel like you're not being stagnant. Listening to Tony Robbins, I became obsessed with Tony Robbins for a long time. It's my goal to meet him one day, but also to go to one of his Date with Destinies and just be in the front row and just, hey, I'm a narcissist. We'll see. Y'all gonna remember this. Y'all remember if y'all watch this video and y'all hear me say that, you're like, oh damn, yeah. But some narcissistic people, this is my mindset. When I was getting into personal development, I knew that I was lacking something in my life. I knew that something was going on inside my head, which a lot of narcissists know that something is going on. You know what I mean? A lot of narcissists, I wouldn't necessarily say, that something is going on. I wouldn't necessarily say, that narcissists know that they're a narcissist, but most narcissistic people, the diagnosed ones and the undiagnosed ones I've spoken to, they will openly acknowledge that something is going on inside of their head. They will say that, like most of them that I talk to, most of them that I know will openly say that something is going on inside of their head. They just can't put it. They just don't know what it is. Like, I know something's going on, but I don't know what it is. And then you'll hear a lot of them say that because it's a problem. It's an internal problem that we have with ourselves that we know something's going on, but we can't put our finger on it, right? So in order to get rid of that feeling, some narcissists throw themselves into something. Like a lot of narcissistic people have addictive personalities, right? Well, narcissists like myself, who are especially interested in trying to better themselves or being better than everybody else, we get addicted to self-betterment, self-help, and things like that. Self-help. We don't want anybody else helping us, right? We're too proud and our ego is too high to reach out for, our ego is reaching out. Our ego is too big for us to actually reach out for help from somebody else. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to do self-help. We're going to do personal development. Listen to it. Personal things that I can do myself. I don't need to rely on you or anybody else, even though I'm relying on Tony Robbins or Zig Ziglar or Eric Thomas, Les Brown, people like that, Gary Vaynerchuk, people like that. I became obsessed with that, y'all. Like, seriously. And that's how I got here. Honestly, Gary Vaynerchuk is the reason I do TikTok, which is the reason I started my TikTok, which is how I'm here. So I actually sent him a message, sent Gary Vaynerchuk a message thanking him. And he responded to me. He said, I'm proud of you, Lee. I was like, oh, yeah. Shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V. But yeah, y'all, that's how it goes though. I deal with a lot of narcissistic people who are into personal development because we know we lack something. So we try to throw ourselves into being better. And like I said, some narcissistic people get super high on themselves, high and mighty, get super pretentious because they read books, because they do personal development, or maybe because they actually go to school and get a degree. Who knows? But they think that they are better than you. That's the mindset. Me, because I read Tony Robbins, I'm better than you. Because I read some Zig Ziglar books, I'm better than you. Because I listened to Simon Sinek, I'm better than you. You see what I'm saying? Because I listened to Dr. Joe Dispenza, I'm better than you. But that's how the mind goes. We get into personal development. They get into personal development because we know we feel like we're underdeveloped. We feel like we could be better. We feel like we're always, nothing in life is enough for us. We're never content. We're never happy. So we're always trying to pile in something else. So I threw myself into personal development because it made me feel like I was doing more, even though I wasn't taking necessary steps. Some of the stuff I was just listening to and not doing any actions. I just had the knowledge base, But it's funny how I use a lot of that stuff that I learned in what I talk about now, which is kind of funny how it all in the end how it all ends up working out. But back in the day, I damn sure I wasn't doing. I was reading those books and I thought I was high and mighty. You couldn't tell me anything when I read Think and Grow Rich. I was like, I'm gonna be rich. I'm already rich mentally. I'm better than all of y'all because I'm already rich mentally because I read Think and Grow Rich. But that's the inner workings of a lot of narcissistic people's minds, y'all. We automatically elevate ourselves when we do something minor. Personal development, there's nothing minor about personal development because, if you put in the work in to be a better person. But when you elevate yourself just because you read a book that other people haven't read, just because you took a course that other people haven't taken, just because you went to a seminar that other people haven't went to, you automatically elevate yourself, think you're better than other people. And that's the narcissistic mindset. You see what I'm saying? Doing more personal development, throwing yourself into this type of stuff does make you feel better. It makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. It makes you feel like you're doing a lot of good stuff. It makes you feel like you're more qualified for your life than what you actually are. You know what I mean? But it happens quite a bit, y'all. It's just one of those things. Like personal development, a lot of narcissists do get into personal development. So if you actually have a narcissistic partner that's got obsessed with somebody like Eric Thomas or Jim Rome or any of the it's not just personal development, y'all. It's like you idolize these people. It's not just getting into personal development. It's like you idolize these people. You find somebody that's doing better than you and you idolize them. You want to damn near be them. Like a lot of people, a lot of toxic, narcissistic ass people will jump into they get into the red pill stuff, or they get into the red pill misogynistic type of stuff where they think they're better than you and because they're men and stuff like that. You see a lot of people who start to follow the Andrew Tate stuff because they automatically feel like they're better than you because they're a man. I'm a man. I'm better than you because you're a woman. I don't care if you got degrees. I don't care if you got this. I'm better than you because you're a woman. That's the mindset of a lot of those people. And I say all of them, but a lot of them, a lot of narcissistic people will gravitate towards Andrew Tate. One of my old good friends, he's an Andrew Tate. Like two of my old good friends, both highly narcissistic, toxic ass men. Both love this for Andrew Tate. Sharing his shit all the time. I'm like, yo, what? You know what I mean? But it doesn't surprise me because that's their mindset. They want people, they share this type of stuff to make it feel like they're better than you. I'm better than you because I share this stuff. I'm better than you because I have this mindset. And it's not, like I said, that's a very volatile example, but you get that dynamic with a lot of people, or Kevin Samuels and people like that. But you can have some people on the female side of the spectrum as well who do very similar things. Like you get I can't even, the sprinkle woman. She does something very kind of similar to that, where she's kind of building a community of people to take advantage of other people. You see what I'm saying? But you see that type of dynamic and that type of stuff that happens quite a bit. So it's not just one or two, it's a community of people. It's people who do it on all sides of it. But you get people who idolize these people and they want to be them, so they start to act like them. Like I just got into the good personal development, like Tony Robbins and them. I got into that, and it helps me be a better person overall, y'all. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, like I said, check out the I Love Me brand. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out joining the channel memberships. I do special videos and behind the scenes stuff for the channel members. You listening to this on Apple Music or Spotify, hit that 5 stars for me if you haven't already. Give me a good rating, y'all. Help me out. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.